Hi, this is Gingersnap. I'm Lisa Redfern, your host. This is my friend Pamela Moulton, wonderful artist here in Portland, and I'm going to let her tell you about what's going on with her. So Pamela, what's happening in your creative life that you would like people out there to know about?
Well, I am starting to work on a series, actually behind this is a piece, which uses books, actually books that are no longer used, and it's a piece, it's a body of work where there's a glass, actually up close you don't see it, but there are lots of different layers. So there's the layer of the books, and then in this very sort of rigid geometry, I try to make it very fluid, so there's the contrast of the fluidity, and then there are these hidden words in it. So it's this new body of work I'm working on, which I like. So,
wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Tell everybody what else you're up to.
Well, since I'm just coming back to Maine, trying to find my place in Portland, which is the first time I've ever really lived in Maine as a grown-up.
You grew up in South Portland?
In Cape Elizabeth.
Cape Elizabeth.
Yeah, I went to high school in Cape Elizabeth, and then have been away since, so 32 years away. Okay,
well that leads into the next question I was going to ask you, which is what brought you to Maine, which you just answered, but why did you all leave France?
So we were living in France for a long time, and our son is 16, and we wanted him to have some American culture. Mm-hmm. So he came here for high school. Oh, so that's why we're here. Okay. Yeah.
So I asked Pamela earlier what was her first word, and it just so happens that it's the same as mine. What's your first word, Pamela?
The sweet tooth lover's cookie.
My first word was cookie
was
too.
It really?
Yes, it's so crazy. Yeah, so that's why I wanted to call this a conversation and a cookie with a creative Mainer. So that leads us to our cookie today. So today our featured cookie is the amazing. We're gonna have a little bite right now.
Wow.
Go ahead if you want.
Really? They're incredible looking, aren't they?
Just a little bite. This is the chocolate chip cookie from Erin Lynch's recipe at Rosemont Market, which is right around the corner. And each episode, this is episode 3, I feature a different cookie from a bakery that is close to whoever I interview. So, oh my gosh.
All right. With sea salt and...
I know. So what's your favorite cookie?
You're right there.
Really?
That's it. Chocolate chip.
Chocolate chip cookie.
Yep. With the sea salt.
So good. So, Pamela, what book or books do you most often recommend to people?
Well, I was so interested in biculturalism. So there's one book in particular by Nancy Houston called Nord Perdu, which is North Lost. And it's a book that describes what I was living through. And for anyone that I know that's in a couple which is bicultural, it's just a must read. It's an incredible book.
And you're in a couple that is bicultural?
I am in a bicultural.
Tell us more about that. Where's he from?
From France. My husband's from France.
But he's half Italian, right?
He is.
Yeah. Well, that just ups the interesting factor, I think. You know? So what, you had cars when you were growing up, obviously. What car from your childhood?
My car or a car in the family?
A family car. Or even a car if you had a car when you were a teenager. I didn't, but you know, some people do. Do you wish you could get back now?
Oh, my mother used to always have red convertibles.
Really?
Always. Forever. Yes. So I wish I could take, I guess, her red Chevy Caprice. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. Wow. That's kind of exciting.
Yeah.
So moving on to music, something close to my heart. Is there a song that never fails to move you, to bring you to tears?
But not to tears. It's this. Actually, my husband, he's very into music, introduced me to this musician that I'd never heard of, and his name's Daniel Johnston. And he performed over in my husband's hometown in Bourges. There's a big music festival, and he's an artist that he's in and out of hospitals. He's got a lot of mental issues, and his work is so deep. And he wrote a song called "The Story of an Artist."
Oh wow!
Yeah, and it's an incredible song, and that's the one that just digs deep.
So it's in French or
it's in English?
It's in English.
Oh yeah.
Wow. Well, we'll have to look that up on the.
There you go.
Yeah. So
it's about the trials and tribulations of being an artist, and you know.
Well, you know about that.
Yeah, exactly. Relate.
So, Pamela, if Hollywood made a movie about your life, what genre would it be, and who would you like to have star as you in the leading role?
Oh, well, I would have to be foreign film.
Uh-huh.
And I love, I just think of stories by, there's a director, Claude Lelouch, and he does these sort of epic stories where there are lots of different layers of things happening. And I feel like my life has had so many different layers and chapters, and now you reconnect and come together. So it would be that sort of a film. I don't know. I guess I just figured I would play it.
Good. I think that's a good...
I don't know who else could do it.
Pamela Moulton starring Pamela Moulton.
Why not?
I like that idea. Yeah, I think you should do that. I would see that movie. Wouldn't you guys? So once again, this is Pamela Moulton. Tell them, do you have a website that they can go to?
Absolutely. It's just my name, www.pamelamoulton.com.
Okay. Yeah. Great. And if you'd like to know more about me, I'm Lisa Redfern, and you can go to lisaredfern.com and hear clips of music and see some music videos. And so, Pamela, thank you so much. If you want to know more about Pamela, go to her website. And we're here in her home in Portland. And this has been Gingersnap. And go to Rosemont and look how big that is. This is actual
look at the size
size.
of our hand. It's bigger than my hand. I know, it's just giant.
All right.
Mega cookie.
Here we go. This has been Gingersnap.